Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to edit a Pro Photo Booth's template that is designed for dslrBooth. We're going to be adjusting the colors using Photoshop. Don't worry, this only requires a minimal Photoshop knowledge or even none at all if you just follow along with this tutorial. The dslrBooth versions of our templates can be installed straight into dslrBooth without any need for Photoshop. But if you would like to adjust the colors of the layers, you can do so using Photoshop. So the first step is unzipping the zip file that you've downloaded from your members area. Just double click on the zip file and then click extract. Go ahead and open the project file using Photoshop. Now here within Photoshop you can see we have the full design exactly as it's going to be presented within dslrBooth. You'll notice the example photos, they can be removed along with the bleed layer around the edges by just hiding the bleed and photo examples group layer. Next, navigate to the frames overlay group. If you toggle on frames overlay, you can see which layer is represented, and that's just the frames for the photos. There's an adjustment layer directly above the frames overlay layer, and this is the hue and saturation adjustment layer. This can be used to adjust the colors of the frames overlay layer underneath. To adjust the colors, just use the sliders of hue, saturation and lightness. The hue slider will adjust the color of the frames. So just drag that along till you get to the desired colour. Let's go for something around here, purpley pink colour. That looks pretty good. Okay, now let's adjust the background colour. So expand the background group. Now this is your background layer here. You can toggle that on and off by using the eyeball icon. To adjust the background colour, just click on the layer above background, and that's the hue layer. And this is the same as the frames layer. So you just use the sliders at the top to match it in with your frames layer. We're going for like a purple pink kind of look. Oh, that's pretty close, about there. Great, so let's minimize the background layer. And we can do the same with the text layer. Using the same method as the below background layer and the above frames layer, we can just universally adjust all the text by clicking on the adjust text color layer and then sliding the slider at the top across till we get a desired color. You can also go into each text layer individually and adjust the text color from each layer. This is just an easier way to do it to match it in with your theme if you're just going to use one color for all the text. Okay, so same as before, just use the hue slider at the top and slide that across till you get to the right color. That's pretty close, and that's pretty perfect right there. Okay, so now to adjust the text itself. So expand the text group and just highlight the layer that you want to change the text on by clicking on it. Then just navigate to the text tool on the left and click within the text field that you want to change. And you can just highlight the text and then type in the new text that you want. And it's the same process with the other layers, so just highlight them by clicking on them on the right, the layer menu. And then use your text tool on the left and click within the field, type in the desired text. In this case the font's a bit small, so highlight the text and just select a larger font from the top menu. Go to 24, use the move tool just to position it better. In the middle looks good. You can zoom in if you hold Option or Alt and then scroll. And we'll just adjust the Olivia text layer to suit the event. So we'll go with Tanya for this one. Okay, so let's zoom out. So that's Option scroll on a Mac and Alt scroll on a Windows PC. And that's it. That's everything you're changing the colors of the layers from within Photoshop. Now what we'll need to do is save each individual layer and overwrite the existing layers that were already included in our zip file. So I'll just go back to the layers on the right and collapse the groups just so it's a bit easier to see everything. And just hide the layers you don't want to save. So in this case we're hiding the text layer and the frames overlay layer. Head up to the file menu and choose Save As. And then find your original background layer, which is background.jpg. And you just want to replace this file. So I'm just going to delete the original file and then save this image as background. From the format drop down, you want to make sure you select JPG for this layer. Press save, press OK, and that's done. Now it's the same deal with the other layers. You just want to hide the background layer. For this text layer, we want to make sure that only the text layer is visible. And then select File, Save As. And same deal again, so you just want to find the original text layer and trash that and save this one as text. This time from the format drop down, select PNG. Because this is a layer that sits on top of the background, the rest of the layer will need to be transparent and PNG files will allow this. Okay, so click Save again, and then OK. And finally, we're doing the same process with the frames layer. So make sure only the frames layer is visible, save as, and then you just want to overwrite the original overlay layer. So we'll trash that one, save this one as overlay, make sure it's named exactly the same as the layer we're overwriting, and that's it for adjusting the colors from within Photoshop. Now go back to your original template folder, select all the items and compress it into a zip file. You can name the zip file whatever you like. Here we're going to call it Fade to Sparkle Purple. Okay, so head into dslrBooth, select template from the top left, select import from the top menu again, navigate to your zip folder that you just created and just choose open. Wait a couple of seconds for it to load, and that's it. That's how you change the color scheme on one of our Pro Photo Booth templates for dslrBooth. If you have any questions or concerns about this process, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. You can use either the contact form on our website, prophotoboothtemplates.com, or email us at info@prophotoboothtemplates.com. Until next time, have a great day.